In eastern Rwanda, Akagera National Park tells a story of recovery and renewal. The Big Five roam freely once again, and the communities around the park continue to build a better life in harmony with the land. Still off the beaten path, Akagera offers a rare chance to experience the wild in a truly intimate and authentic way. We are in Rwanda, the country of the thousand hills. Right now in Kigali, starting the journey and on the way to Akagera National Park. Here, Mr. Jax is driving us very safe. And he is doing his best to teach us the essential words in Kinyarwanda, the local language. How do you say thank you very much?
Ya murakoze cyane.
Murakoze Jane.
Cyane. Yitwa Jacques.
Nitwa David. And you?
Niet quoi, Julia.
Okay. They are the kids, they say they are really cute. We really had to stop before we arrived in Akagera National Park to see this beautiful rice field. We were just very curious. There we go, it's time to continue. After less than 3 hours driving, we arrived in the park. Upon arrival in Akagera, we were welcomed at Rusizi Tented Lodge. This place blends perfectly into the surroundings and uses natural elements in the design. It is time for the first adventure.
Safari guys just told us that he thought we spot some rhinos.
A night drive, an exciting moment where we spotted our first rhinos. Mornings in Akagera start gently at Rusizi Tented Lodge. With Lake Ihema catching the first light and hippos rising near the shore, having breakfast here feels like the beginning of something unforgettable. And it was. Our day brought another surprise, a calm boat trip on the lake, where we could take in the landscape and the wildlife. Tanzania stretched out in the distance, and right in front of us, an elephant caught our attention as it quietly enjoyed the shoreline. Akagera's remarkable recovery is not a coincidence. Years of intensive protection and active management have brought key species back and allowed the ecosystem to stabilize. Getting access behind the scenes offers a rare look at how this landscape is safeguarded day by day. We were shown, for example, how rangers train their dogs to fight poaching and wildlife crime. Wow, that's impressive teamwork. It was time to leave Rusizi, and our drive took us deeper into Akagera. Even the journey itself delivered remarkable sightings along the way. Look at this, this is so fantastic, so incredible. Especially in these days in which doing safaris have become an overcrowded activity with thousands of people in the same place. When you visit African parks, specifically this one, for example, the Akagera National Park in Rwanda, this is what you get. Real and authentic encounter with nature, with animals. By reaching Karenge Bush Camp, a remote and unique place surrounded by pure wilderness, we realized how lucky we were to end the day here. This lodge has a privileged view of the savannah and would become our home for the next days. And I can tell you, it definitely felt like home, with a friendly and professional team, excellent food, and dreamy rooms that made us feel in paradise. Little did we know about the adventure that awaited us. Very early in the morning, we head out on our first safari, and it truly felt like part of an epic journey. Quite soon, we encountered with one of the highlights of the park, the rhinos. We spotted so many of them, it was almost unbelievable. Thanks to the conservation programs of the park, this species has increased in numbers in the past years. A positive safari experience depends a lot on your guide. In our case, Emmanuel did a great job sharing his knowledge and his charisma. In your language,
Yeah.
how do you say elephant?
Elephant is called Inzovu.
Inzovu.
Yes.
Inzovu.
Inzovu. Yes.
I like that. I would love to see an Inzovu today. And on one of our safari drives, we got lucky. Just as we were driving along, an elephant suddenly appeared. Here, an African elephant, and it's very interesting what it is doing. It's getting potassium through the soil, putting it in its mouth and also on its skin, to get protection from the sun. And something very interesting is this is named African elephant, but if you look at the shape of the ears, it's actually the shape of the African map. It was time to enjoy the facilities of the beautiful Karenje Bush Camp, have a delicious dinner, and recharge for another day full of adventures. We've been driving around the savannah for around 1 hour. Very excited. We saw rhinos, we saw zebras, we saw many birds, and finally we saw the lions. So hopefully we can see them in action. So close, it's extremely close. Wow, what a spectacular ending to our time here in Acayera. Acayera National Park really amazed me. How incredible that you can enjoy a landscape like this and visit the wildlife in their natural environments, all knowing that you will be doing it in a friendly and sustainable way. As part of my experience, I have been truly amazed by the luxury and comfort of Rusizi Tented Lodge and Karenje Bush Camp, both places that, for example, don't allow the use of plastic, use sustainable material for the lodges, and use clean energies. I am leaving this place with the feeling that sustainable tourism is actually more than an option. It's a real opportunity to make a difference in the places that you visit, and I have seen it happening here in the Acayera National Park.